What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're back with some more NCAA 07. It is the Dynasties, and we are done with season number 1. I was so convinced that we'll be going to a bowl game, but boy was I wrong. Anyways, man, we got a tackle from California. California is a pipeline state. Also, Texas is a pipeline state, and Texas has a bunch of talent. High school football is king in Texas, if we didn't know that. As we look at the Heisman winner, Jonathan Johnson, JJ, I think he might make a great pitcher. Okay, not a great pitcher, but an okay pitcher in the major leagues if he decides to go that route. Anyways, like I said, we have no bowl game, no conference championship game. There is no conference championship game in the WAC division, or WAC conference, I should say. Boise State, they won the whole shaboing boing shebang bang. I have a feeling that's going to be a theme moving forward, but hopefully we can be that team that can knock them off of that pedestal, right? When it comes to the numbers, they're not great. Your boy got to do a better job protecting the football. I really do. I got to take more sacks. That's the thing, because I get hit as I let the ball go a lot in this and on my other channel with Madden. And it's really the same thing that happens. To go straight to a defensive back, to a linebacker, and it ends up being an interception. And I just don't want that to be a theme moving forward. So anyways, man, we got to do a better job when it comes to passing. Our receivers did fairly well, especially Marshall. He led the team with a bunch of receptions. He should be first team all WAC. Not going to check All-American because the only person that's going to be there is probably Osborne, I'm thinking, and he may even be second team even though he is the best returner. But he should be on the WAC first team for punt returns. It should be a good look for our team. First season, like I said, is in the books, man. Hopefully we can get some good recruits moving forward. And yeah, and then we're probably going to go to another small school, Tulane. I've really been thinking about Tulane, maybe like another school like maybe a Wyoming. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about where we might land up because the homeboy, Country Meyer, is still a one-star coach for his prestige. You see it. We see what it is. We pass heavy, run 20%, like that's just kind of the way that it goes. Even though I'm in control of all that stuff, that's his. That is his profile. What am I trying to say? Profile. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, man, Marshall, he is, like I said, the best receiver in the conference. Is anybody else first team on the D line? No. Linebackers? No. Harris, Brady Brown, Osborne, and Bennett. All there. Miller, our kicker, also made it. I'm going to go back to show you guys punt return, kick return, because, of course, that got to be Osborne. It has to be. Our running back made second team all WAC, which isn't bad. Fritz, he made second team all WAC, which, again, isn't bad. And then, of course, I'm going to go back to the first team. We can check out the returner, and obviously, it has to be Peter Osborne, who's just a sophomore, so hopefully he can have a bigger role with us in the passing game moving forward as a junior, and hopefully he stays for his senior year as well. You see what Miami's done? They set 2 records at Miami. That's not easy to do. That is not easy to do. So let's take a look at the bowl games and who won what and who went where. You can see the Hawaii Bowl was Oregon State versus Fresno State. Usually that's a guarantee to be Hawaii, but they did not qualify. I believe they won 4 games, so that's not going to get the job done. We saw the teams that won 6 games. They have a little bit of a bigger profile than us. Nevada, they got in there with 6 wins. I was hoping it would be us, but it wasn't. And that kind of is the way that it is. If we would have got win number 7, I can guarantee you that we go. But 6 just makes you eligible. That doesn't mean that there are enough bowl games, and hence why you have the, 510-690 bowl. You have the call me now, I'm a psychic bowl and all that other stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there's just a lot of bowls in today's college football landscape. So West Virginia, 13-0, they beat Notre Dame, and that is a good look for them. Of course, that's the team that got Pat White. He's not named Pat White in this game. I could have put his name, but I was just like, no, I just didn't do it. I did it for some guys, didn't do it for other guys. It is what it is. These are the guys that are leaving. Losing a lot on the defensive side of the ball, and that's not a good look, man. Not a good look at all. Losing a couple receivers. And our receiving core is deep. It is deep, but we don't want to lose too many. But defense could look different. So on offense, we might have to try to score a little bit better than we did this past season, because we did get a lot of help from our defense. I felt like 24 points was like our max. That was where we got stuck at a bunch this past season. So hopefully we can get some guys in that can get us across the goal line more frequently than this past season. You feel me? I hope that is the case. So we are trying to replace those guys on defense. We're going to recruit heavy on quarterback, because I haven't really made a decision. Is it a true air raid? Even like, because you saw the profile, 80% pass, 20% run. But I feel like we got to probably have an option style of quarterback, kind of like Tim Tebow, Alex Smith, because I'm thinking about Urban Meyer's teams and stuff like that. Yeah, guys like that can run the football and throw the ball. Obviously those guys can throw. Even Tebow in college, he could throw the football fairly well. So we did get a couple of quarterbacks. Also got a handful of athletes, which I like. We lost a bunch of guys to Texas schools, SMU. Houston got a bunch of our recruits. This guy was from Colorado. He's going to stay at Colorado State, which is another school that we might jump to at some point. Rice, they got our D tackle. Got a couple of guys from Arizona. Hopefully we can open up Arizona as a pipeline state. Like I said, it's Texas and it's California, which is good. I mean, I'm not complaining at all to have those two schools in our back, or two states in our back pocket. Michigan, 5-star recruits. Can I get 5 5s and some extra fries with that, and a couple of milkshakes for me and my boo thing? Texas, they got 1 5-star recruit, but they had a top 10 class. Virginia had 4 of them things. Ohio State pulled in 10 4-star guys. Not bad at all. Texas Tech had a great recruiting class as well. West Virginia, no 5 stars, but a handful of 4 stars. And of course, they still got the homeboy Pat White, even though I think in this game his name is like Novak, I want to say. Anyways, moving forward, Florida State, they round up the top 25. This guy, Gutierrez, he's 62 overall as an athlete, but 70 overall as a quarterback. So he's going to play quarterback. Bishop, he's going to play halfback. Most likely he will get redshirted this season. So Davis, he's also a halfback at 70 overall. If you can get 3 70 overall freshmen who are athletes to come to your school, I think that's a good look. So Gutierrez right now is the fastest quarterback on the roster. So, I mean, Logan is too. Logan, he ran like a 4.5, so I guess that's 70-something speed. I don't know how accurate it is or whatever. But all I do know, that's what the scouting report, that wasn't the real scouting report. That wasn't the real scouting report. Let me slow down. I do not check the scouting report like the real one, just because at a small school, you do not have a lot of points to waste. So I really didn't want to go deep diving, you know what I mean? So I just figured I'm going to just go with what the face value says, what people in high school said that this guy did, instead of sending my own scout there to check out what he actually did. O-line is fairly good. Left tackle might be a little bit of a concern, which sucks because we do like to throw the football all over the place. But like I said, man, when you're at a small school, you gotta, if you're begging, you can't be choosing at the same moment in time. Even though I was trying to look for a beast at left tackle, it really didn't happen. But we do have some youngsters that are going to probably fill in that left tackle fairly well moving forward. Because we only got 3 more seasons here, and then we're going to dip, and we're going to go to a new school and try to beef that school up. Yeah, as well. Anyways, man, Miller, our kicker, he is still here. Wallace, Wallace is still here as well. And then Marshall, 99 overall punt return and kick return. I love you, but we got ours burned. It's like, why would we do that? Like, why would we take that chance of hurting our best receiver just so you can get your numbers up and try to win the Heisman? Like, it's probably not gonna happen. You feel me? So, anyways, man, Logan is actually our fastest receiver, our fastest quarterback. I'm thinking of redshirting him as well. You can see I took a long look at him. I'm like, yes, we're probably gonna go with the athlete at quarterback, just because he's a little bit of a higher overall. These guys are gonna redshirt. We have all 3 running backs back from last year, so why waste a freshman year where he can get 4 years and possibly get more playing time year number 1 instead of having like a throwaway year. His true freshman year, to me, that just doesn't make sense. Let him sit just a little bit. Hopefully he's okay with that. We will redshirt Thomas. He's a freshman. He probably could get significant playing time, but 52 overall. And we got to go up against Boise State. Hawaii lit us up. You know what I mean? I'm really not having, I don't want no problems on the D-line. But it might happen just because we're so thin at that position. Nobody's going to get redshirted at the free safety spot. Hicks, he will get redshirted at 52 overall, safety, strong safety. Here goes our schedule for the upcoming season. Eastern Washington, or East Washington, I think it's Eastern Washington, New Mexico, then Houston. Yeah, we got to go face all the guys that did not want to come to our school. Got to face them, but at least it's at home. Then Louisiana Tech on the road, Fresno State, at Hawaii, UTEP, Idaho, at Boise State, which is going to be a tough game, Nevada, at San Jose State, then Utah State to finish things up. Already starting recruiting for the upcoming season. Miller, center. Then we got a couple of receivers because I believe Marshall's going to be gone. So we got to try to, get back and reload, not necessarily rebuild. A lot of these guys are pipeline states. We are going after Arizona State players. As you can see, Ted Ginn, he's trying to lead the Buckeyes to a chip. I'm surprised he's back. Like, this will be his senior year. We all know in real life he did not come back for his senior year. Tim Novak, yes, from West Virginia. He is still there. He's just a junior. Like, that's shocking. Scott Smith, I believe that's Steve Slayton. So at least they got the double S's right. But, yeah, they are both juniors. Who knew? I thought that these guys won the championship or were going to dip. I saw them there. I was like, geez, West Virginia is still a beast of a program in this game. So, number 11 is LSU, followed by Utah, Georgia Tech, Notre Dame, Alabama, Florida State, Arkansas, Wisconsin. Then you got Louisville, you got Cal, Arizona State, Auburn, Washington State, Michigan State, and the University of Florida. Florida. So we are going to be ranked in the top 70, no. Top 80, no. Top 90, yes, at number 81. B minus overall, B offense, C plus defense. That's kind of how I expected it to be. So hopefully our offense can be true to form and get some points up on that scoreboard. That is going to do it for the off season and the recap of season number 1. Season number 2, we only got 3 more years left at New Mexico State. Let's make it a good one. Anyways, I'm going to get up out of here. Peace, love, hot sauce.